Okay, so today we're going to look at 7.7, and this is going to look a little bit different today. As you know, we're all at home, and I can't get some of my gadgets to work, so I'm going to just do this kind of like typing it. So the thing, it's going to look a little bit different. So like if I highlight something in circle, for example, I'll show you. It says Yasmin used 28. I'm going to highlight 28. Yasmin used 28 apples to make 7 loaves of apple bread. She used the same number for each loaf. And then how many apples did Yasmin buy for each loaf? So first off, do you need to find the number of equal groups or the number in each group? So we know that she has 28 large apples to make 7 loaves. She used the same number of apples for each loaf. So do we need to find the number of equal groups or the number in each group? Well, truth be told, you can actually find either one. Okay. But what we're going to do is we are going to find the number in each group. What we're going to do first. We're going to find the number in each group. So what labels will your answers have? Apples. If you look after how many, it says apples. So we know that we're going to have to draw one tile in each of 7 rows. So continue drawing in each of the 7 rows until 28 are drawn. I've already drawn 7, okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to keep going. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So here's my 28. I know they're not all even, but I have 7 in each row and I have 28 total. Okay. So on it, and it says just count the number in each row. So in each row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 tiles in each row. So Yasmin used 4 for each loaf. We know 28 divided by 7 is 4, or 4. So it's going to be 4, 4, 4, and 4 all the way down. Okay. We have 7 equal groups and 4 in each. So the number in each group, 4 apples, 4, and it takes 4 apples to make 7 loaves. This is the same thing we've been doing all week long when we're dividing by, 10s, 5s, 6, 4s, 3s. Even if you're in my class, we've learned to really how to use our multiplication chart. And if you Google multiplication chart, that will even help you. I can go right here and go multiplication chart. And sure enough, I click images. There's one we can use. Okay. If you don't really understand how to do that yet, that's fine. Just ask your parents to look at you, to look for your multiplication chart, and you can go back and forth like this, or pull this up and use this on your tablet, and then go back to the video. Pull it up, go back to the video. The next one, it says use related multiplication facts. That's switching it around. 28 divided by 7 equals A, or 7 times A equals 28. We always remember what our product is going to be our dividend. Okay, there's a question on your homework about that. The biggest number is going to be what it equals, and what it equals is going to be the dividend. Okay, these two look the same, but you can also do commutative property. But it says draw 7 circles to show 7 groups. So let's see if I can make the circle bigger. I cannot. So let me erase that. Let me erase that. We'll try to erase it. So let me see if I can draw. Let me see for 1 second. All right, I'm just gonna see if I can draw with using a mouse because my pen's still not working. So it says draw 7 circles to show 7 groups. So 1 circle, 2 circles, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 circles. And it says draw 1 counter in each group. And it says continue drawing 1 counter until we draw 28. So we're just counting like we would. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, I'm kind of putting them around the same place. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And this shows you now our equal groups and how many is an equal group in each equal group. So it's just another way to do it. You could do it either way. So there's 4 counters in each group. Up here, we did the array to show how many is going to be in each group. And here we showed the equal groups and drew it that way. Okay. Same exact problem, guys. Same exact. Now it says use related multiplication facts to find 42 divided by 7. Well, I know 6 times 7 is 42. So if I go backwards, it's going to be 42 divided by 7 equals 6. And remember, that is called a fact family. Okay? That is called a fact family. We also know that if we did 42 divided by 6, it would equal 7. Okay? Like I don't know if I could even change it. I'm not going to try to change it. So 42 divided by 7 equals 6. 6 times 7 equals 42. You see it right there. Find the unknown quotient. 7 times what equals 7? We know that is 1. I know 7 divided by 7 will also equal 1. 7 times what equals 35? 35 divided by 7 equals what? It's going to be the same number, and that number is going to be 5. 7 times 5 is 35, and 35 divided by 7 is also still 5. If I want to look at my multiplication, let me look. Here's my 7s. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 7 times 5. And if I did 35 divided by 7, I would go to 7, go down to 35, and then go over, which shows me 5. 4 divided by 2 is going to be 2. 56 divided by 7, if you use your chart, it's going to be 8. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 21 divided by 7 is 3. So we have 1, 1, 5, 5, 2, 8, 4, and 3. Okay? So what I'm typing is what you guys have to write. I know it's a little bit different. This one says on your own. Well, we're doing the same thing, related facts. 3 times what equals 9? We know that's 3. We know 9 divided by 3. It's a fact family. Will be 3. I'm not for sure. Let's write it down there. Let me see if I can put it up here. 3. Let me see if I can. We'll get it close. 7 times what equals 49 is also going to be the same as 49 divided by 7 equals what? Well, that also is 7. And 7. Some of these are getting close. Some of these are not. I've never fooled around with this website before. 48 divided by 6. Well, let's go to our chart. Here's 6. Let's find 48. And we go over 8. 7 divided by 1, you guys should know that. Anything divided by 1 is itself, 7. 21 divided by 7, find 7, go to 21, go over. It is 3. 8 divided by 2, find 2, go down to 8, over. It is 4. Now, find the unknown number. 10 divided by, or 60 divided by 10 is what? Skip count 10 to 60. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It is going to equal 6. 70 divided by 7 equals k. Well, the k is going to equal 10, because 10 times 7 is 70. 63 divided by 9, oh, that's a tough one. Let me go see what that might be. So I'm going to go to my 9s, go down to 63, and go all the way over 7. So my m is going to equal 7. And 12 divided by 6, if we skip count 6 twice, it'll be 12, which makes 2. So it says use algebra to complete this table. Well, this is all, we're doing all division by 6. So 18 divided by 6, 6, 12, 18 makes 3. 30 divided by 6 makes 5. 24 divided by 6 makes 4. And 36 divided by 6 makes 6. 3, 5, 4, 6. And your multiplication chart, you would just stay in the 6s. 18, 30, 24, and 36. 56 divided by 7. Find our 7s. Go to 56. That's 8. 42 divided by 7. Find our 7s. Go to 42. Go over. That's 6. 49 divided by 7. Find 7. Go down to 49. Go over. That's 7. And 35 divided by 7 is also, we've done it earlier, was 5. Claire bought 35 peaches to make peach jam. She used 7 peaches for each jar of jam. How many jars did Claire bake? Well, we're going to simple. We have 35 peaches and she used 7 for each to make a jar. So our equation, oops, don't want that. Our equation is going to be 35. Let me get a division sign real quick. Right here. So it's going to be 35. Let me go back in here. 35 divided by, it won't let me paste it, divided by 7, which equals 5 jars. Just did that one. If you guys want to use the division symbol here, it won't let me put it in, but if you guys can write divided by, or you guys can use the division symbol. I don't have one on my keyboard, and it won't let me copy and paste. Let me see if this will work. There it is. So 35 divided by 7, which equals 5. Remember, we want to see these equations. We want to see what you come up with. The next one. There are 49 jars of peach salsa packed into 7 gift boxes. If each box has the same number of salsa, how many jars are in each box? Well, our equation is going to be 49 divided by 7, which equals 7 jars. 7 jars. This lesson is all about divided by 7, so remember, pay attention to that. We can't go up, we have to divide it. The next one, it says, there are 31 girls and 25 boys in the marching band. When the band marches, they are in rows of 7. How many people are in each row? So we have to find the total number of boys. and girls. So our first equation is going to be right here. It's going to be 31 girls plus 25 boys equals. And that's going to give us a total of 56 people, and members. Well, then we have our new equation. We have 56 members, and we know that they are in rows. Is it going to work? 56 members, and we know they're in rows of 7. So it's going to be 56 divided by 7, which equals 8 people. 8 people. So we have 56. Let's even say people. We can say people on both. But the final answer is this one right here, the bottom. 56 divided by 7 equals 8. The next one. Ed has 42 red beads and 28 blue beads. He uses an equal number of beads to decorate 7 clay sculptures. How many beads are in each sculpture? Well, first thing we got to do is we got to find how many beads he has total. So it's the same thing we just did. It's going to be a 2-step equation. We have 42 red beads, and we're going to add them with a 28 blue beads. And 42 plus 28, well, that's going to equal 72 beads total. But to find that, we have 72 now, 72 beads total. And we are going to divide that by 7. Oh, that's a huge number. 72 divided by 7, that's going to be tough. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to my 7s, go all the way down. Oh, I didn't add it right. 60. Yeah, it's 70. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 8 and 4. So we have 70 beads total, and our new equation is going to be 70 divided by 7. And that's a huge number. So I'm going to go all the way over, go down to where I find 70 in my 7s column and go over. It's 10. So how many beads are in each sculpture? 10 beads. 10 beads. The next one, it says, Gavin sold 21 bagels to 7 different people. Each person bought the same number of bagels. How many bagels did Gavin sell to each person? So first off, what do we need to find? Well, we need to find how many bagels Gavin sold to each person. That's the first thing we're going to find. How many bagels Gavin sold to each person. It says, how can you use a bar model to help you decide what operation to use to solve? Well, down low, we have a bar model. Okay. We know there's 21 bagels total, and we know that there's 7 people. So box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we can use a bar model. Let me scroll up so you can copy. We can use the bar model to show that the equal groups make the total of the entire bar. So we can show the bar model. We can use the bar model to show that the equal groups make the total of the bar. So what I'm saying is we can't have 5 here, 4 here, 7 here, all these to add up to make 35. We have to be equal. And to find that it's equal, we're going to have to take 21 and divide it by 7. So we have 21 total, and there's 7 boxes. So if I use 7, go down to 21 and go over. In each box, it should be 3. So all we're going to have to do in each box is fill in 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. And we know 3 times 7 is going to be 21 as well. So remember, if you have to pause, please do pause. I know this is going a little bit quick, but we don't have much time. It says complete the sentence. Another way we could have solved the problem. Well, we know we could have done 3 times 7, which equals 21. The problem we did though was 21 divided by 7 equals 3. So we know that Gavin sold 21 bagels to 7 different people. We know that each person received the same number of bagels. We know that he sold 3 to each person. Okay. I know this is a big page, but if you have to pause it, please do. So this is the bottom half. Pause it right now if you need a copy. Okay. And then this is the top half. If you have to go back, pause it right here and get this. Okay. 25 says there are 35 plain bagels and 42 wheat bagels on 7 shelves in the bakery. Each shelf has the same number of bagels and the same number of wheat bagels. Plain bagels and wheat bagels. How many bagels on each shelf? Well, we're going to have to find a total. 30. We're going to take, first off, our first equation will be 35, which is the plain bagels, plus 42, which is the wheat bagels. If we do that, it's going to equal 77 bagels total. Now that we have 77, we know that they're on 7 shelves, so it's going to be 77 divided by 7, which equals 11 bagels on each shelf. We just say 11 bagels. That's the final answer. 77 divided by 7 equals 11. What makes these equations true? 28 is equal to 7. Well, we know that this is going to be times 4. We know 42 minus, let me see if I can fix that. 42 minus 7 equals 35. And 49 divided by 7 will make 7. Okay, so we have times, minus, and divide. Okay, so if you have to go back, please go back and pause. Your lesson check you guys should be able to do. Describe how to find the number of weeks equal to 56 days. Well, this is simple. I'll do it with you. One week has 7 days. So we're going to do 56 divided by 7, which equals 8 weeks. Okay. 1 week has 7 days. 56 divided by 7 equals 8 weeks. This one on the bottom, there's going to be 2 equations you guys have to do, and I'm giving you a hint. The product is always the dividend, and the dividend is the biggest number and the first number in a division problem. Okay, so you're gonna have 2 equations, and I'm giving you a hint. They should be the same number, which is the biggest number, and then you should just swap places with these. Okay, 12 divided by 4 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay. Other than that, you guys have a good one.